Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Kenshi. This is Dishwasher Baby at it again. Where we left off, we were just getting the mining automated. We just picked up two more people at Stack, and uh, while in between episodes, actually, Ice was targeted by these guys here. I just had the game playing for a second, and then this happened. So really didn't miss anything at all. That's a big group. Ice and Khalid are definitely slower than everyone else, but they do have weapons, which is definitely a difference. Oh, they'll easily be able to outrun them. That's not a concern of mine. Probably gonna have them actually go upstairs here because these guys should be opposed. Right. Given the small amount of guys up here, we will go ahead and join in this fight. There's not a lot of risk in this fight at all. There is unfortunately the risk of losing town guards. I'm more concerned about protecting this barman, though. If this barman goes down, we won't have anyone to sell our copper to, so that's a major disappointment. Now, Ice and Khalid probably shouldn't join in this fight, though. So I'll tell them not to. Actually, this fight, that's fine. Let's go ahead and take care of this guy. Getting a little bit of experience. See, they've already knocked this guy unconscious, which is not really what I'm hoping for. Yeah, let's lure a few more of them into town here. If we lure a few more of them in here, should get a few more combatants on our side. And it really didn't. Doesn't look like the barman's even joining in, which usually the barman would join in. So, given that this is actually kind of a safe place to have a fight in general, I'm gonna go ahead and let them continue. Probably both of them will get knocked out, but that's okay. They need the experience. Getting knocked out will actually give them that experience, and yeah, it looks like the ninja guards have taken care of the menace here for the most part. And we should also be able to get the small amount of healing items that we'll need. A little bit of glitching into the wall there. Usually that kind of stuff doesn't actually matter too badly. Oh, now he's fighting him on the stairs. He walked all the way over there just to fight Khalid. That's pretty funny. Khalid, what? Can you not fight anymore? Go join in. You started this, go finish it, you know? I'll just let the barman do it. Good job. Alright. Cool. Talk to the barman here. And looks like that's the best medical gear he has. Yummy. Yeah, and we're just still kind of waiting for our material here. With both Ice and Khalid in this kind of condition, I do want them to go rest. I'm actually going to have them go rest at the area here because it's free. Doesn't cost any money. But during this time, we've been mining copper. We've got 15. So that's great. Nobody's really going hungry. Another good thing. Alright, Khalid probably can't pick up ice. Yeah. So don't worry about ice. Worry about yourself. And Taryn, I'm gonna have you come pick up ice. It is a little weird, but sometimes the slaver's bone dog will get stuck and it won't move, just the pathing. And I've seen that a couple times before. Doesn't happen too often, but I've definitely seen it a couple times before. Yeah, and we can speed things up. Really don't have any major concerns about doing that. Go to bed. Khalid, use that bed. And those beds are free, so I don't have to worry about those costing me money. Nice thing is, once Taryn's done with that, he'll immediately run back here and get to work. Ice and Khalid, since they were both told to go to bed, well, since Khalid was told to go to bed, he won't wake up to go do his jobs, but Ice would if her jobs were on. So when I want her to get up, I'm gonna turn jobs on. And Khalid, I'll just have to tell to get up manually whenever I want him to get up. But yeah, if you notice, when you turn jobs off, you do still have any staying close or bodyguard jobs on, and then medic jobs and like finding, putting bed jobs will still be on as well. I think that's literally all of the jobs that will just remain on no matter what. Everything else is kind of, related to running your town, etc. So really, you don't have to worry about that stuff too much. We'll again have Taryn go do the selling here. It'd be interesting if they added like a trading skill to this game. But I think they didn't do something like that intentionally. Because, while there's a lot of trading that you have to do in this game, I don't think there was ever the intention that it was a trading game, you know? Although there's a lot of things you can do in this game. I mean, basically, it's a create your own story game. And that's one of the parts that I love about it. Alright, so Khalid and Ice can go ahead and get back to work. These guys shouldn't attack us, the Holy Nation Outlaws. Not unless they're in really desperate times. Although these guys might. It looks like we're good in this instance. At least for now. I mean, by the time they get over here, they might decide, hey, you know what, we should attack them. Happens all the time in this game. It's a little bit strange how that works, but it happens all the time. We do have a bit of a crew going here, which I like. Definitely need more people. The thing with Shack is that they eat a lot. But I think I'm gonna do something that I have done before. And that is, I am gonna hire Shack to do bodyguard work. So basically, all they're gonna do is stand around these people who are mining and protect them from, any guys that come in and try to attack us. Another goal right now is to go ahead and get arms. So we'll start that process here. Yum. Luckily, bone dogs only eat you after you've died. Now, I don't really want the big weapons. I've considered someone using a toothpick, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna not. And so, what do these guys have on deck for us here? Oh, they have an absolutely horrible wakizashi. And a ninja blade. Well, that's what I'm looking for. You know what? Let's go ahead and sell that. I'm not too worried about it. And I'm glad you brought some copper. Might as well get rid of it while we can. I will buy the food. One thing that we'll need to get is backpacks. Backpacks are going to be huge. And actually, I don't much mind the debuffs that you get from backpacks. They're very easy to get rid of. You just take the backpack off. If you absolutely need to, you can throw the backpack on the ground. Really don't end up needing to do that often. Most of the time when I play, it's not really an issue. This is another one of those situations where I might just wait for something interesting to happen. Okay, so I was able to get through some pretty uninterrupted mining for a little while. Now that I've done that, let's go ahead and I want to see about getting more Greenlanders. One of the benefits of Greenlanders is that they are good with, they're good with farming. Now, I probably won't actually have any of these people farming. I will be kind of getting a coalition of all races, as there are benefits to all of them. But we're gonna go ahead and go over to a town near here called Bad Teeth. There it is. You can tell by the paths there. Now, Bad Teeth. Bad Teeth is a town where we should be able to get someone together. People are going hungry. Namely, just the dishwasher baby. The dishwashed baby, I mean. And I don't have backpacks just yet. Maybe that's one thing I'll have Taryn do, is grab us some backpacks while he's out. Sending someone out alone isn't always the smartest course of action. And neither is swimming. A lot of the time, swimming is a mistake. But in an area like this, you don't have like skin spiders that are gonna come maul you and shit. So yeah, here it's not something that I'm gonna immediately tell him to go back onto shore. But a lot of the time you'll see me do that, probably a lot in this series. And yeah, this is the reason why. This is the reason why I'm glad I didn't bring Dishwasher Baby. Because I need to show him the gear. And if they were to see that skeleton arm in my gear, they definitely would have a problem with that. At least that would be my understanding. Other things they would have a problem with are things like hashish, grog, stuff like that. Oh, well, maybe, yeah. Or maybe a few things. Okay. I don't actually want to talk to this guy. What I want is a recruit. Every squad needs a decent doctor. 6,000 cats. Let's talk later. No, I don't need your services. Let's see, there's more bars in town. Let's go visit. This guy, Zim. Yeah, I think I hired Zim to do farming in one of my recent playthroughs. Anyone else here not like a thief or a ninja already? Alright, yeah. We got one more bar. I'll tell Zim to go stand out there. And nothing but pirates in this one. Alright. Awesome. Go ahead and bodyguard, dishwash baby. Turn. You're gonna go to stack, because I know there's a travel shop there. Now this is a time where eventually, because there's multiple different characters pathing and they're going to be splitting off in different directions, I am going to want to slow down time. I don't necessarily want them to... I don't necessarily want them to end up crashing the game because they're running off in different directions. You're making it think 3 times as hard when you're speeding that up, so probably bump it down to 2 times speed, and that should do enough. We're getting pretty far away from each other now, so about that time. And here we are in Auckland's Gulf. On our way to stack. Being chased by hungry bandits. Luckily, they can't keep up, so I don't have to worry about that with Bard, or Terran, I mean. Yeah, see, most of the time, The Holy Nation doesn't tend to have an issue with me running around their territory, but in this playthrough, I think I've had a bit more trouble than I normally do. Alright, here we are, coming upon town. Zim has almost made it. See, we checked every other bar in town, but we'll check them all again, and then we'll go to the shop, because we need to kill some time anyways. This is a bar. That's a bar as well. Zim. And keep running. So that's one of the problems with the staying close and bodyguarding things. It becomes an asset, but it is a problem that sometimes they don't, well, all the time. If something attacks them, they don't keep going. They will attack it if they have this order set up this way. So, yeah. I'm actually not sure that the guards will help me on this, the trade ninjas. But we'll see. I think they don't like people creating problems in their town. In the very worst case scenario, though, we'll all fight them together, and we should do alright. Okay, great. And Dishwasher Baby is coming over here to heal him. There we go. Although we did run out of gear to heal with turn, because of my distraction, started running back. But it's alright, we still got time to kill, and I'm pretty sure there's not really anything that's worth us keeping in stack, so really, it just built his athletics. But I'm surprised. Taryn's the one with food, but they're not attacking him. But yeah, the main reason why I want the Greenlanders is so that I can order mining. Mining is definitely a necessity. Greenlanders do it with the smallest penalty. But I need to get Shek soon. It's actually up here, isn't it? So I don't care that he just stands there, I'll just keep doing this. If I really did care though, I would just get rid of that staying close order. But for now, this has an easy way to just build athletics. It doesn't require any special treatment or anything like that. It just requires me to right click here every now and again. You can do this kind of thing with an auto clicker. Not a fan though. Because mostly you want to walk away with an auto clicker, let it do its thing, but you can end up with issues due to something like that. But yeah, Taryn is going to be really good at running. I'll probably have a couple other people do some runs themselves. start building up. And shop's about to open. There we go. Let's get some backpacks. Trader's wooden backpacks, always a good way to start. They allow you to stack stuff, so they're really useful in that manner. And the thing with backpacks is you put food in backpacks so that you can trade food automatically between characters. Now the main difficulty I'm going to run into is that I do have my characters kind of split up. I could build a food storage. That's actually probably the most efficient way to fix that. The only issue then is that you do decrease the efficiency of their working somewhat because they constantly run back to the food storage, and they'll actually eat from the food storage before they eat from backpacks. Khalid's just running back right now. But we do have Zim here. Zim doesn't have any orders right now. That's to our benefit. We need swords, so Taryn's being attacked by a bone dog. A bone dog don't fuck around, and is something to be ran from for sure. Him go up to floor 1 right now. Zim. God, Jesus. Shit. Ah, fuck. I haven't waited long enough. Whatever, we'll buy food. We need food. And that bone dog has a patrol that's gone right around there. Avoid that. Also, have Zim to buy medkits. That's one thing that I should have got at the travel shop. That would definitely have been available to me. Alright, now Zim is going to be my running bitch. He needs to build up his athletics anyways. And we're gonna go down here to a town called Squin. Squin is really great because it's a good place to buy food. There's a lot of it there, it being a Shek town. Shek have a modifier for their hunger of, I think it's 1.5? Don't quote me on that, we'll check. But yeah, they have basically a higher metabolism, so they need to eat more. And it makes sense, because you do pay for that extra benefit that you get from Shek warriors. Now, in a lot of ways, really the only way to get along at the beginning is to just allow them to allow those gate guards to do the work for you. Sometimes you see Ruka here, sometimes you don't. I don't see Ruka right now. Go on. 3,500. He'll fight again. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Zim. Go ahead and come up here. Oren, why not? Follow. Matter. And we're gonna take a look in this bar here. See what we can find. If Ruka is in here, that'd be great. If not, then we will just leave. Yep, there's Ruka. And so, you know, really couldn't care less. You fought bravely, didn't deserve that. Fuck yeah, I want you on my team. Alright. Yeah, see, there's a lot of stuff that they're not the best at, but they're really, really strong and they have a lot of hit points. And they also eat a lot more. Let's see, what's that hunger rate? Hunger rate, 125, yeah. That's right. Okay, great. So that's awesome. We got 2 more people added onto the team. Gonna tell them to bodyguard, dishwasher baby, and boom. Off we go. Back to the hub. We haven't really done a whole lot this episode. We've gotten a little bit further. But we do need to get... We do need to get our weaponry. And weaponry can take time. Hardest part is a lot of, you know, obviously the good weaponry is going to cost a lot of money. But more importantly, you need time, really, to get it. Without doing research and just making your own weaponry, you need time, for sure. Yeah, it's tough. But let's see here, so... I think Ruka will guard these 2, Oren will guard these 2. So Oren, stay close to Khalid. And they should automatically bodyguard them just by staying close to them. And then Ruka can stay close to Dishwasher Baby. But what I think I might do is actually have Dishwashed Baby over here do research while they mine. So, Ruka, instead of guarding Dishwashed Baby, could guard Zim. And Zim will do copper resources. And Dishwashed Baby will... Wow. When I told him to research there, he actually researched everything straight to the end. Without ever having the research job. So I'll give him that job too. And we don't have a lot of cats, but we actually need food. So that's what I'm doing here. Just get some food. They oftentimes end up buying all the food possible in this area. Yeah, Ice and Khalid are hungry, so Ruka is not the one for Ice and Khalid, so let's see. First one, come over here. 10, want you to give that to Ruka. Give that to Oren. Oren, you're gonna come up here. Dishwasher baby, you'll go in here. Oren, stay. And you're gonna use that. Yeah, there's just nothing to research because we don't have books. We have that one book, but that's not going to do a whole lot for us. Trade these things with Oren. There we go. Well, that should do the trick of feeding Ice and Khalid. Let's see. I've got 70 copper, and did the thing. Love that it does things sometimes. I wish it was more consistent. And awesome. I can't send Dishwashed Baby to stack, unfortunately. Not really an option. Not unless he puts his arm away. I really would prefer not to do. There we go, 5 books. That ought to keep him busy. Let's see here. So things that we're gonna need. We definitely need wind generators. We definitely need small house. We definitely need tech 2. For now, that's what we'll have to stick with. Zim. Do the honors. Ruka is guarding Zim though. And that we don't want. So since Zim is the one that we're going to be sending, we'll actually have Ruka bodyguard turn. And we'll leave both of those jobs there just so we can switch it if need be. Cool. Now we've got Zim running off to stack. Where there'll be plenty of books to buy. That's what I'm looking for there. I mean, books just basically allow you to unlock research and progress further in the game. We're going to be basically letting that grow and letting ourselves get a lot stronger in technology. I don't sell books here, but we will buy a bit of food. It is important to have. Yeah, that's where we want to go for books. Let's see, another thing that we do need. Is medical equipment. We're just gonna buy a whole lot of medical supplies if we can. Look like we can, really. We'll buy another backpack. And we'll go check. There's a builder's shop up here. You can highlight all the shops with that, with the Alt key. That'll show you where everything is in town. 22 books. Wondrous. That's a good boon. Let him head back. Now he's gonna be slow because he is encumbered. He's got a lot of stuff on him right now. But this is good. It'll build up his strength. These are fairly safe areas to go through. Even the strongest things out here are actually pretty unlikely to kill you. They knock you down. Especially with the fact that we have medical equipment and people that can get out to this location quickly enough to heal probably any wounds before Zim dies. So there's not a major risk. In fact, if Zim were to get his ass whooped, it probably wouldn't even be that bad of a thing. In a weird way in this game, because of your toughness attribute, it can actually be kind of a good thing to get your ass whooped a couple times. In fact, it looks like it's gonna happen here. Now there was a bandit camp somewhere around the place. There is also the rebel base over here. They should be able to take care of a bone dog. Problem is, I don't know. I know I can't outrun this bone dog right now. I don't know how far away am I here. 9 miles per hour. Reduce some of the weight that way. I don't think that does much. You know, we gained a mile per hour, so it at least makes it take longer for the pack beast to catch up, or for the thing to catch up with us. Oh, okay, great. Great. And we will talk to this guy. See if he's got any weapons yet. God, unfortunately. Looking for... I'm looking for smaller swords so that we can build up our dexterity. We want to get a lot of hits in order to build that dexterity up. Dishwasher baby has finished all his research. That's good. Is now close enough. Alright. Guess it would help if I told him what I wanted to do with those books. We'll wait, because I don't really want the cotton. Indoor lighting, definitely. Cooking, sure. Industry, yeah. Clothing manufacturer, definitely. We're gonna wait on basic weaponsmithing. Some of this stuff I'm gonna get just because and never use it, but some of this stuff will end up being really useful. But with that, I think I will go ahead and leave this episode here. We've done a bit on this episode, gotten a couple new characters, and gotten ourselves set up with a few backpacks. For the most part, we had mining going on the whole episode, and now we're just getting ready to get weaponry. That's going to be what we're doing on the next episode. So I really hope you enjoyed. Leave your comments, feedback, whatever. Let me know how you're enjoying this series, where you'd like me to take it. At this point, I am doing a lot of pre-recording and getting things set up all in one session. So I am still a couple sessions ahead of reading any comments that might be out, and you know, of course, given the size of my channel, probably a few more videos will end up getting made prior to any feedback being received. But I really look forward to it, and yeah, hope y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks. Peace out.